Hello there folks, and welcome back to the Let's Play for Final Fantasy IX. Now brought you with 100% more Gothic architecture, because there's nothing quite like Gothic architecture. Yeah, although you know it does get right up your arse if you sit on it for more than a couple of thousand years. So the gargoyles tell me. But yes, welcome back. This is the last disc, disc 4 of the game. This is Memoria, and I'm going to acquire a few items. If monsters will stop interrupting me. I'm going to acquire a few items, a few weapons and such, and then we're going to go and we're going to complete the game. There we go, that's one. That's probably the last of fuck's sake. That's the last of Zidane's weapons, at least, I'm probably going to show you. And this should be the first boss fight somewhere along here. There it is. Now, what you guys haven't seen, of course, is that I have equipped stuff that absorbs fire, because this is the fire elemental boss. Well, elemental fiend, however you want to pronounce it. Or even out of pronunciation, it's completely different words. But whatever. Point is, she's big, she's scaly, and she has lots of swords. Yeah. We meet again. I am one of the Chaos Guardians. Kneel before my powers. Yeah, I was trying to do Snake, but it came out as Lisp, really, didn't it? Yeah. Now, to be quite frank, she's not particularly difficult to fight. She's just meant to give you a vague taster of, you know, what you could expect in this area in general. That Flame Slash is probably one of her most powerful attacks, if not the most powerful. It normally does around 2,500 damage, but because I have stuff that halves fire damage, it will only do around about 1,000, which all of my characters can easily handle without, you know, needing any real healing or such. I am going to be stealing like a son of a bitch from her. The Genji armor is only really useful for Amarant, however. But she does have some things that are useful for the rest of my current party, so just also want to see if Muster Bomb is going to kill me or not. Nope, missed anyway. Or actually, should that even affect me? Because I've got Body Temp equipped as well. Probably should have given you guys a bit of outrun of what I'm doing. Basically, equip Body Temp, stuff that absorbs or at least stops fire. And other than that, you're pretty much good to go as long as you've got, you know, auto regen and auto potion going. Actually, I think you could probably manage this fight with just auto regen, to be honest. Smack her a couple of times with Climb Hazard, and keep stealing, basically. I suppose if you've not got Climb Hazard, this will be a particularly useful fight for you, because you can steal the Ultima Sword, which is the sword below the one I'm currently using for Steiner. If you don't have the Excalibur, steal the Ultima Sword, and in the meantime use Shock to damage her. You can also cause quite a bit of damage by smacking her with Blizzaga. If you're willing to spend a couple of turns focusing, you can do the 9,999 limit with it. Also, if you've got anyone, well, I've got a couple of people equipped with Chemist, which increases the effectiveness of my potions, which means a high potion will do almost a grand's worth of healing, which can be very, very useful when paired with stuff like auto regen. Obviously, I've got, you know, Return Magic and such still equipped, Restore HP, which is a bit of a dodgy one. It doesn't always activate properly, especially if you've got auto regen equipped at the same time. But yeah, just as an added layer of potential, at least protection, it's probably good to have. And is this one actually going to hit me, or? Yeah, I am guarded because I've got Body Temp on. Thought so. Yes, focus a bit. She's casting Reflect on herself anyway. Basically, when she does this, just keep using physical attacks for a while. Take this opportunity to stock up as much as you can in terms of health and whatever else have you. Have VV focus, if you're using VV anyway. Ready to unleash your most powerful attack possible upon her the moment she drops the Reflect, which she will eventually have to. Because she, at least, is not really smart enough to bounce spells off herself at us. You will come across bosses later in the game who will rather annoyingly do that, but she at least doesn't, I don't think. Sword Quiver is a pretty harmless one, and if you've got high enough speed and evasion, you can generally dodge it, to be quite frank. I'll say even Vivi can dodge it, so shouldn't really prove that much of a problem. The only thing that's really going to cause any major concern is obviously Flame Slash, and also the suicide move she does at the end of the battle. Again, that move is only there to give you a rough guide of whether you're actually strong enough yet to tackle the final disc, whether you should be going back to the Invincible and heading off to train and such for a while. Oh, come on, don't start this nonsense. Just steal the damn Ultima Sword already. I mean, I know I don't even really need it, because like I said, I've already got Excalibur. But it's just one of those things I've always stolen it and had it there just as, you know, a background item, if nothing else. I think a couple of times I've actually taken the time out to learn Shock Break, I think it is. Yeah, Shock Break. Or Stock Break, something like that anyway. It's one of Steiner's best status-affecting attacks, I believe. If not the best, actually. There we go, Ultima Sword has been stolen. So now it's time to twat her to death. Yes. Oh wait, Muster Bomb won't work, will it? You've just thrown your turn away! That's assuming it even hits. Let's see, and... well, it did hit. She's getting better, her aim is improving. However, let's try a Blizzagra after like 3 or 4 focuses, see what this does. 9,999. It's most pleasing to see that kind of damage being done, isn't it? 3 grand of damage with a basic attack. That's with nothing like, you know, Beast Killer or whatever equipped as well. Fucking hell. 5 grand. You're a beast, Zidane. There we go, suicide maneuver. Don't worry folks, it looks a lot more impressive than it really is. As I say, it is literally just here to give you an idea as to whether or not you're actually at the right levels to complete the final, you know, phase of the game. It only does about 2 grand of damage at the best of times. You know, I'm actually surprised it's doing that much damage to Steiner though, because he's got the Grand Armor equipped. Oh, whatever. I say I should be able to defeat all of these guys just fine. Especially as I can cheap them out by equipping stuff that's going to absorb all of their attacks. That will help immensely, to be quite frank. Right, re-equip the Brave Suit, I think. Just a bit of extra spirit and such. I don't think I've got anything that absorbs wind, have I? No, not on me anyway. If I'd thought about it, I probably should have bid for that extra ribbon in the Trino auction house. Oh well, live and learn, live and learn. Right, Colin. Yes, you've got the Coronet that nerfs wind damage. So I can re-equip your Black Robe. Up all your stats again. That reduces, yes, that's fine. So I can re-equip the Mivana's plate for you, I think. That's probably gonna, yeah, that'll do. Up all my stats again. Is it worth changing the yellow scarf at all? Well, the golden choker anyway. Not particularly, no. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. And you should already have the ribbon, shouldn't you? Yes, you do. Grand, absorbs all the attacks. Rock and roll. Is there anything else I need to equip? I don't think there is there? That should be it. I do like the 3D spinny things in the foreground there, by the way. Those were cool. It's a nice touch to make the whole scene come alive. Is this Alexandria? Well, it certainly looks like it, doesn't it? But what is Alexandria Castle doing here? That's a very good question. One that I don't have an answer for. My god. FMVs! I'm seeing them even when they're not loading anymore. What? What to talk about? I don't see anything. Ah, of course you can't see anything. I think our boy's making a clever deduction. You weren't with us at the time, so it's not in your memory. That's right, all of these scenes can only be seen by the people who were actually there to experience them in the first place. Well, almost. But yes, there's more secrets to come, as that text that I failed to read out should have hinted at. basically, stuff be happening, yo. My god, it's Hogwarts. Let's get out of here before that bespectacled geek turns up and, ugh. Let's not even go into the Harry Potter thing. Seriously, I hate that whole goddamn thing. It's a storm. We're very well observed. I suppose this is supposed to be Burmecia, perhaps? Maybe. Doesn't look quite right somehow. It looks like Alexandria mixed with Burmecia. That's kind of disturbing. What am I looking at? Oh, right, the invisible card guys, yeah. Whenever you see one of those exclamation points, it means there is the ghost of an ancient Tetra card master, who you can fight if you've got no life and, you know, don't really like enjoying yourself. Watch out, you're gonna get washed away in this kind of storm. What are you even looking at? Snatch, I just saw a little girl on a ship and... Huh? They're gone. I guess it was my imagination. Yeah, it had to be. That definitely wasn't one of my memories. What's going on? That was my memory. Why was Lizzo able to see it? That's right. We can see into other people's minds. What's up? You didn't imagine that. That was one of my memories. Wait, you saw it too? That means that little girl was you. Well, unless Garnet was the boat, yes. But why was I able to see something from your memory? Well, you know, secret genome project and all. Not really secret, but you know what I mean. You're definitely not run-of-the-mill, are you, matey? Garland? Garland, what the crap, man? Why would you make me psychic? How is that helpful? I feared Gaia's Eidolons more than anything. However, I decided to deal with them before they became a major problem. That's not an answer. How's that? Oh, wait. Right. Tower. Bye. Just helps if I equip the more powerful weapon, really, doesn't it? 86 attack, my god. Dropped my speed a bit, but the Thief Glove should make up for that. Yeah, no real point in learning stock break, is there? Meh, nah. Let's not bother, shall we? Let's just crack right on with the game. I may learn it if I do decide to do any of the side quests in the end. Bollocks off. Can't you see I'm trying to advance? Bloody annoying little creatures. I suppose Garnet did level up a bit, so that's something. Again, she's the most powerful person in my... well, the most advanced person in my party anyway. How does that even come about? How does your white mage end up top of the rankings? The hell is that? Oh, not that. We've already identified. This is the eyeball. This is the invincible. We've done this, seriously, like 3 or 4 times last disc. Lizzo, can you hear me? Lizzo? What you just saw was from your memory and not Garnet's. What? I don't ever remember being in a storm at sea. You were drunk. You still don't understand. You will find out soon enough. What do you mean? Can other people's memories become a part of my own? I don't know, he seems to be implying something a lot more simple, just that apparently we were on a boat. Once you accept everything, the answer will appear before you. That voice is getting harder and harder to do. A tremendous force was summoned to Gaia during the Age of War. However, the Gaians were not ready to harness so great a power. They were terrified and broke the jewel into 4 pieces, and they prayed never to see it again. Now, that, I believe is supposed to be a hint towards Garnet's ultimate summon, Arc. I still haven't entirely decided where I'm going to bother. The fuck was that? Shit, I clicked the button too fast. Oh well, bollocks to it. Basically, you have to fight an optional boss to get it though, so I don't know if I'm actually going to bother. Now, is this the... yeah, here it is. There's the creep. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce Tiamat, Scourge of Moogles everywhere. Now, this guy can be, I say can, be one of the most annoying of the quartet of elemental fiends to fight. If he manages to absorb your MP, which I'm going to try and stop him doing pretty sharpish. And also if he uses... He's got a couple of attacks like, you know, death and such, which just really get on your tits. He's got a couple of powerful physical attacks too, I think. So is he actually going to manage to steal my MP? No, he's not. Awesome. Right, let's cast Flare on him. So I just focus to, you know, up the power a bit. And if I can silence him... No, it worked! Cheaping the boss. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Hey, Tiamat. Don't mind if I hit you, do you, bro? Ah, jolly good. No, I can't believe that worked. That almost never works. Well, at least not the first time, anyway. Seriously, usually I'd have to do that like 6 or 7 times for that to actually take, but fuck yes. 9 grand of damage too, not bad. Just gonna keep smacking him in the face, as you do. Now don't you... Ah, you didn't manage to silence me in return though, did you, dickhead? Right, could do with a bit more power back if I'm gonna keep using Flare. Don't mind if I borrow your MP because you're not using it, do you, bro? Didn't think so. This is what a real dragon attack's like. Just so you know. Bahamut, King of Dragons, bitch. Da-la-da, da-la-da. That's probably going to be the last Clim Hazard I can afford to use for now. Okay, so I'll suck up a bit of his power, cast Flare on him again, and then probably try and lead over to straight up physical attacks, I think. He's got nothing worth stealing, I don't think, so I'm not going to bother with stealing. Nope, absorb strength. Looks like he can still do something, but is it actually going to work? That's the question. Nope, apparently not. What not a failure you are. Oh, you managed to dodge the White Mage's attack, but not the guy with the massive sword. There's a slight failure in your cunning battle plan there, matey. Let's slurp up all his delicious MP. Nice. Smack him in the face again. I just gotta hope. Ah, he can't cast anymore. He's silenced, and I'm guessing he has no magical power left either. He can't cast. Well, let me show you how it's done then, shall I, matey? Aww. You know, apart from that, you know, minor bit of damage right at the beginning of the fight, I don't think he's laid a claw on me, has he? I think I've been kicking his scaly backside, and he's not laid a bloody claw on me. Oh, glorious. And he's dead. Now, believe it or not, I know it looked pathetic, but he's actually supposed to be one of the more difficult fights. If you don't manage to silence him like I did, he is a bit of a troublemaker. Oh, that was awesome. Nothing like kicking some ass and taking some names, is there? Right. Let's get on out of here, shall we? Not sure where the hell this is supposed to be. Doesn't look like anywhere I recognise anyway. Oh, piss off with your viruses. God. Seriously, why would you even have enemies in the game that can do that virus thing? It's a pain in the arse. I mean, I know I don't particularly need to level up at this point, but that's not even, you know, the point. The fact that they're my levels, you little bitch, leave me alone. There's another card ghost. I think we'll call it a day here, actually. So I've got to go and do some shit. So I'll see you guys for the last 2 fights and the final boss. Till then, bye-bye.